Hi, this is Carl with Small Biz Thoughts, and today I want to talk about the lessons I learned winning this huge, very heavy award from Microsoft. This is a Retail Application Developer Award. Over on the Small Biz Thoughts blog, which I'll link down below, I've been going through a series of lessons learned over the years. And there's one entitled Best Boss Ever, and it's really EDI and the best boss ever. EDI is electronic data interchange, and I won't go into that whole story, it's in the blog. But I did mention in the blog that we won this award. And I didn't want to have too much of a sidetrack, but there is a great couple of lessons learned in winning this award. So I thought I'd make this video and give you the backstory because I think it's kind of fun and interesting. So we developed this product and we entered a competition at Microsoft for retail application development. This was an electronic data interchange system, EDI, and we were competing against a whole bunch of other companies, software vendors, some of whom were quite large, and we got down to the finals. And the finals were we had to go to Las Vegas and make a presentation. So Steve, the president of the EDI company, and I flew to Las Vegas. We had this massive presentation. We had handouts, slick materials, all that kind of stuff. And we were ready to go. And we get in the room. We were the last people to present. Our poor judges had been sitting in this conference room all day long, listening to one presentation after another, one proposal after another, software. And the room was filled with t-shirts and squeezy toys and all kinds of paraphernalia, pens and, junk. And at first Steve and I were like, oh my God, we forgot to get junk. We don't have any squeezy toys. We did not bring them t-shirts. We didn't bring them hats. We weren't even wearing hats branded with our own stuff. And so we had nothing to do except do our demo. And then the person read the instructions to us. And the instructions said, this is what you filled out on your application. Be prepared to demonstrate your software. And then he lowered his instructions and said, I got to tell you the truth. All day long, we've been asking people to see their software. Everybody wants to show us a PowerPoint. Everybody wants to make a presentation. Everybody wants to do everything except show us the software. So without having any time to discuss this with each other, Steve and I looked at each other and then we said, alrighty, and we opened up a laptop and we fired up the software and we gave them a demonstration of the actual software. And I'm pretty sure, we were the only people to do what we were asked to do. And we won the award. And what's interesting is there's a couple of different lessons that I have kept with me for my entire career since then. That was almost 30 years ago. The first one is you have to be real. You have to be legit. They say, oh, there's got to be a there. If you say that you're selling something, sell it. If you say you know how to do something, know how to do something. We had a great product and it was early and, there's an old saying, do the demo, lose the sale. But we knew that it was good and we knew that people who understood software would understand, like this is an early version. We're looking for funding. We're looking to grow. We're looking to get it to the finished stage and so forth. And so there was a certain level of forgiveness in the air, but I will say, the demo went perfectly. There were no glitches. We didn't lose the sale. The other thing that I learned is when you're responding to an RFQ, a request for quote, or a request for proposal, an RFP, give them what they ask for. So many times people in sales want to show you all their menus and all the menu options and all that kind of stuff. And if you've ever done a demo of live software that's in development, you know the key to success is go through some menus and talk about them, but only click on the ones that actually work. Only click on the features that are actually going to work. Well, we had a mostly very, good working piece of software, but it wasn't finished, and everybody in the room knew that, including the judges. But we gave them the demo. We were willing to let it fail on the screen because that's what we were asked to do. And at the end of the day, it didn't matter that we didn't give them hats or squeezy toys or t-shirts. At the end of the day, what mattered was, A, we had something real to show them, and B, we give them what they wanted. They wanted a demonstration. They did not want a presentation from a PowerPoint. Now, your clients, your prospects may have an RFP that asks for other stuff. Whatever it is, be super clear. Read it carefully, reflect back to them, and give them what they ask for. It seems like a simple lesson, but I gotta say, I've seen it violated hundreds of times over the last 30 years. I'd love your questions and comments. Please like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. For Small Biz Thoughts, this is Carl Palachuk, wishing you the best of luck in everything you do.